Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Rayland, and I'm the Professional Development Manager in the Block Career Center.
And my name is Daniel Folk, and I'm a career counselor in UMKC Career Services.
Daniel and I just wanted to hop on a video quickly today to tell you a little bit about what services we will have available in both offices going forward over the next few weeks, as well as discuss some concerns that we've heard from students throughout this process. So in the Block Career Center, we are sort of operating business as usual. We are just taking everything online. So I will be conducting workshops after spring break that you can log into via phone or Zoom. I will be continuing doing career coaching appointments for whatever you need, whether that's resumes, job hunting, interviewing prep, all the way up through salary negotiation. And really sort of whatever you need throughout this time, we can do via Zoom or phone.
And UMKC Career Services is doing very, very similar. We're going to be completely virtual, but we're keeping all of the same services except for they're going to be virtual instead of in person. We can do everything over Zoom, over the phone, or even email chats whenever we're talking about resume development, all of your professional documents. And right now, a big concern or a big thought process is how do I apply for professional schools as well? So we can complete all of those mock interviews just as usual, only this time it'll be virtually. So we'll think about all of the same considerations.
Yeah. So some of the concerns that we've been hearing from students, especially a lot of our seniors who have job offers, is sort of what's going to happen in the future with the company that I'm supposed to go work for, or students who are trying to pursue internships or full-time jobs and how that's changing right now. In all of our conversations with employers over the last couple of weeks, mostly what we have been hearing is that it's business as usual as much as possible as it can be, but that we are, it's important to check in with those employers and to make sure that, your start date hasn't changed at all. And if it has changed, what does that look like? It's important to make sure that, offers haven't been rescinded, although we haven't really been hearing much about full-time offers being rescinded. You might check to see how internships are going to be affected by this. If it was a short-term, internship over the summer, how that's looking. It's important to stay connected with us as well as those employers to make sure that, if you are supposed to report to work, that might be virtually this summer. It might be that you are going through now your onboarding and training online. So it's down to company. But again, we've talked to many companies over the last couple of weeks, and for the most part, they're trying to go forward with business as usual as much as they can. It's just more virtual and on the phone versus in person.
And I have heard from a student that had their job offer, it was not rescinded by any means, but it was moved back, or not the job offer, but the official start date was moved back. But by no means does that mean it's rescinded, or should you be worried about that as long as you're in consistent communication, as Maggie was saying.
Mm-hmm.
The other addition that I have is that what I've heard from employers is that they're doing nothing but working more with each other to kind of identify who's already doing it well as far as online virtual interview or virtual internships. And they're working collaboratively to build more of that. So there's going to be more job offers as far as virtual.
We've also talked to companies that are not slowing down hiring at all. They're continuing to hire for positions that they need. So for students who are looking for internships or to start working full-time after you graduate, there's still a lot of opportunity out there. So check Handshake, check LinkedIn, check in with us, to get connected with different employers. We also have a great list of resources in terms of websites for freelance and remote work, as well as resources in the Kansas City area if you are struggling during this time. So we will post that on Handshake and LinkedIn to make sure that you all have access to that. But really, it's a really crazy time. The world is a little upside down right now, but the world is not stopping as far as jobs and internships go. Again, it's company by company, but it's really important, again, to connect and check in. And reach out to us, to reach out to Daniel and I if you have any needs or concerns, if you want to prep anything, we're here to help, to support you during this kind of crazy time.
And we want you to know to keep going. Don't let this time stop you completely from looking for positions, making appointments, starting that process. It's just like when we talk about seniors who wait till they graduate to start searching for a job. That can be very detrimental because those jobs may be taken for students who have been more proactive. So use this time as a proactive time. Even if you're waiting for that in-person position, if you use this time to be prepared, once all of this is over and stops, you're going to be prepared to get that position. You will have already applied. You will already be ready to start that onboarding process.
Yeah. Daniel and I and Allie Murdoch in Central Career Services, we have lots of availability in terms of appointments coming up. So even if you just want to make an appointment just to kind of talk through what the world looks like right now and how that affects your job search, please reach out to us. We're more than happy to, again, schedule Zoom or phone calls. And we're just, again, here for you guys during this tough time, and let us know how we can help. Thanks so much.
Looking forward to meeting with you.